So Marc over at the Marc G with a C channel is celebrating a huge milestone of reaching 2,000 subscribers. And to that effect, he's inviting the metal community on YouTube to respond to his giveaway theme, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil. You like evil, right? Well, stick around. Let's get into some. So right away, congratulations to Marc. He runs an excellent channel, heavy on extreme metal, notably death metal of the dirty, filthy, horrible kind. You'll get collection updates, occasional concert clips from shows he went to, VCLT unboxings, and of course, thread responses, just like the one I'm doing now. Of course, Marc's also a good pal of mine and someone I always look forward to chatting with, but also to check out his videos when they come out. I mean, I make videos, but I also watch a bunch of people's videos as well, and Marc's channel is certainly one I visit regularly. Anyways, I'll be responding to Marc's 3 questions from his original video by digging into my own metal vinyl collection. For you, that means metal records with evocative cover artwork, releases that are rarely spoken poorly about, and albums recommended to me by others in the VC that I've added to my own collection. Alright, time for some evil. The first category here is See No Evil. Show 2 pieces of album art that you just love to look at, that enhance your enjoyment of the music because of the art. So I'm going to go with 1 classic album and 1 modern album, starting with this one. This is Iron Maiden with Live After Death, released in 1985 by EMI. So some of you who watched my cover artist video might have noticed that I didn't discuss Derek Riggs, and the only reason that happened was that I was chatting about favorite covers for studio albums only, so I didn't mention EPs, or in this case, live albums. And since this is my favorite Iron Maiden cover, and it's a live album, I simply didn't bring it up. Until now, of course. Again, this is Derek Riggs, who did a whole lot of Maiden's album covers, but you might already know that. Anyways, in addition to some of the great art, and I should show you the full back gatefold, because it does continue on the back. We get a lot of great photographs on the inside from the World Slavery Tour, but we also get a really cool booklet with even more live pictures. Get some of the tour dates around the world for them. More pictures. More of that, and more of that. Pretty cool. The other cover I really dig a whole lot is from Temple of Void. This is The World That Was, released in 2020 by Shadow Kingdom Records. Adam Burke painted the cover, though he's done ones for many metal bands, including Hooded Menace, Bell Witch, Enforcer, Hellripper, Vector, many others. Also, a pretty good album, and the one I came in on with this band. Gave it a good review before, so this is me telling you again to check it out. As for audible mentions, I definitely want to mention Celtic Frost with Morbid Tales. Great record for them. Also, Exciter with their Feel the Knife EP. I love this goddamn cover. Fantastic. Of course, Yngwie J. Malmsteen with Trilogy. I mean, he's fighting a dragon with a guitar. Amazing. And of course, Morbid Angel with Blessed Are the Sick. I've always loved The Treasures of Satan, which is the painting by, is it J. Melville, if I remember correctly? Another band used it too. I can't remember who. You'll let me know in the comments. But yeah, pretty cool. The second category is Hear No Evil. Show 2 albums that you simply won't hear a bad word spoken about. Of course, this one's a bit tough since even the best albums have someone out there who hates them. But if I'm going to go through my collection and pick the albums that the fewest folks will bitch about, it's likely the following 2. Starting with Nuclear Assault, this is their debut full-length album, Game Over, released in 1986 by Combat Records. So in Nuclear Assault, you tend to hear great things about this one, as well as the follow-up record, Survive, but criticisms start to come in after that. Truthfully, though, I also dig those next 2 albums, but then drop away when we get to Something Wicked. But Game Over is a bona fide classic and pretty much untouchable. We also get great tracks like Stranded in Hell, Cold Steel, Radiation Sickness, and of course, Songs like Hang the Pope and My America. I love the short tracks that they do sometimes. Sometimes they don't work, but a lot of times they do. And of course, you get Brain Death at the end. Very, very cool. Game Over, Nuclear Assault. Also, in the Hear No Evil category is this one. This is Queensryche with their full-length album, first full-length that is, called The Warning, released in 1984 by EMI. This one follows their amazing self-titled debut EP and builds well upon that. This is before they started experimenting with their sound, before doing concept albums, and before getting really progressive. Just heavy and raw, and yet still technically proficient. Like Nuclear Assault, this one is also considered a fan favorite, notably with older fans. Definitely an amazing record. I mean, every track on here, End Force, Deliverance, No Sanctuary, Take Hold of the Flame, NM156. Incredible. So this is Queensryche with The Warning. Of course, I do have some honorable mentions here. Gotta show the first Wasp album, self-titled debut from 1984. Incredible record, completely untouchable. Also Sepultura with Arise, great album. Between this and Beneath the Remains, it's most of the Sepultura I feel like I really need. Also Fate's Warning with Awaken the Guardian. This is still with John Arch, great stuff. Still in that sort of Maiden-esque kind of sound before they too went a little bit proggier. And of course, King Diamond with the classic Abigail. The third category is Speak No Evil. Show 2 albums that you've heard Marc speak about on his channel that you now have in your collection and enjoy, or show 2 albums that you have heard another channel speak about and have in your collection and enjoy. Also make sure to give that channel a mention as well. So let's do one of each. From Marc, I first heard about this album. This is Undeath with It's Time to Rise from the Grave. Released in 2022 by Prosthetic Records. It is fantastic American death metal here. They also released a live album after this called Live from the Grave, which is also worth checking out. So thanks to Marc for this one. And Andy over at the Metal Mogul YouTube channel recommended this one to me. This is Night Demon with their first studio album, Curse of the Damned, released in 2015 by Steamhammer Records. Definitely catchy trad metal steeped in new wave or British heavy metal influence. I remember having a hard time finding this record for a while, but somehow managed to snag this copy later on. So thank you, Andy, for talking about this band and this album on your channel. Much appreciated. So again, big congrats to Marc on hitting 2,000 subs. Of course, many of you should already be subscribed to his channel and watching all of his videos, but for the 2 or 3 of you out there who aren't, I'll leave a link to his original video in the description of my videos, so you can not only watch that, but everything else at his channel. You'll definitely discover death metal albums and bands you never even knew about, which is absolutely one of the strengths of Marc's channel. Definitely check it out. You should also check out his band Enchantment. They are death doom, they are filthy and dirty and horrible as well. There you go. Definitely check out his band, we got the chance as well. As for my channel, this is the Accusation Network. My name is Matt, and each and every week I post videos on metal vinyl collecting, but also on classic and modern metal in general. If that sounds like something you want to watch, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Maybe give this video a bit of a like, and if you're feeling particularly generous, maybe share some of my other videos with a few of your friends. And of course, thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.